Good morning, guys. I already was doing a little bit of stuff. I forgot to take off my mascara last night. So what I'm gonna do first now is, because obviously it's checkout day, I am gonna go into the bathroom and kind of get ready. I already started by rolling up, focus please, thank you, all my clothes. It's not focusing. Oh, there we go. So by rolling up all my clothes, or at least the clothes that I don't need anymore. Obviously this outfit needs to go in the laundry bag. I've learned that rolling up your clothes actually really helps with space, and also they're not as wrinkly when you roll them. So I roll my clothes yeah, I need to put them away. I've got everything well prepared, so I'm first gonna go into the bathroom and get ready over there, and then I can pack that stuff up and figure out what I'm gonna do next. I'm all done, so I'm all dressed. I can now pack up my bags. My foot still hurting and it's actually turning purple, so I might have just done something with it without realizing. Because yeah, when it turns purple, that's never the best sign. So yeah, the foot is turning purple. So I'm gonna see what I do today, because I don't want to really hurt my foot. So yeah, but we're gonna pack up everything now. Everything I need to wear or need to have is in a different box or whatever, so let's pack up. No, that wasn't super easy, as you might have seen. I tried to put everything in 2 bags now, which I did succeed in. It just wasn't easy to do. But I'm gonna leave, hopefully, my overnight bag here. I think next time I might take a trolley though, because I love carrying this one. I think it's super easy. Thing being that my clothes are really wrinkly in there, and that's something that doesn't happen when you have a suitcase. So yeah, lesson learned. When I do 2 nights, that's gonna be okay, I think, but for a trip this long and many outfits, that's not the best thing to do. So I'm gonna just do a check of the room, and then I think I might head into the city after I check out, and just go to the Koningsallee, which is the main street, just because I was thinking about doing a whole walk today, you know, graffiti walk. I will still do that. I'm still gonna do look at the street art, but I'm not gonna do a major walk because my foot has been bugging me and I still don't know what's wrong. I think it's just literally a nerve that's been hurt again. That happens sometimes when I walk a lot, so yeah. And I don't feel like walking a lot because that will hurt too much. So I'm gonna pack up everything, take it downstairs and hope that they are okay with me putting my bags there, because otherwise I've got to spend 5 hours in a hotel room. I asked them in advance and they said you can definitely leave your bag here, so I hope they're right. I am going to take my backpack with me though, because I've got my laptop in it and I don't really trust putting it anywhere, but I need my overnight bag to stay here because that's too heavy to take with me. Okay, let's get everything packed up and let's get going. So I already put my camera away because that's the one thing I would tend to forget. This is the last outfit of the day. Obviously I'm going to be wearing the same exact shoes, so these are the pants, and then a little blouse and a little vest over it. So yeah, let's get all of our stuff and leave. Alrighty, all set, let's leave. Okay, me again from the editing world. So it's actually some weeks later after Düsseldorf, and I wanted to quickly explain everything I did after I left my hotel, because obviously I couldn't really record me sitting down and explaining what I did in the hotel room because I didn't have an hotel room anymore. So I dropped off my bags at the hotel desk, which was amazing because that you can do that. I always love when hotels do that, that you can actually leave your bags there. That's amazing. I took the underground once again, and I then went to Koningsallee because I was actually thinking about obviously having to go take a train back home, and that was going to take a while. So I thought about maybe just getting some food from the train. So I did that. I went to the supermarket. Now the supermarket was actually in like a huge shopping mall, and when I came back from the supermarket, I took like the elevator upstairs. I exited the elevator, and this guy stops me and asks me whether he can try some samples on me. I'm like, what do you mean? Because I don't want to waste time. He's like, yeah, just try some samples. So this is from like a company named Lavalier, which is basically skincare for like the ultra rich people. I'm sorry if you use it, but that's just the truth. Yeah, after trying samples, I ended up with this thing. Now, fun story. This is actually a face peel, an intensive facial peel, and normally it's 450 euros, and he sold me this for 70 euros. And I was like, 70 euros is actually not that much. It's still a lot of money, but if it's normally 450, I didn't believe him, so I looked it up, and it's actually 450, and I do not understand. Okay, dollars, but I mean, I do not understand why someone would spend that much money on facial peel. I don't understand, whatever. So, I don't understand. After that quite a weird experience, I was quite hungry. It was like almost 12 at the time, but I didn't really have much breakfast because I was doing so much. So I decided to go to, what's it called again? Coffee Lab. That's where I decided to go. I took a chai latte and like a cute little mozzarella sandwich that was like laying there. That looked really good. So I kind of had like brunch there for a little bit, trying to figure out like at what time I need to go back to the hotel room and all of that. So this is when I decided that I kind of wanted to like have a little stroll around Düsseldorf for one last time, you know, go to the Rhein again and just kind of stroll around a little bit. I literally saw so many beautiful things. Like I remember walking, and I just took like a different way than I normally did, and like there was this quite, I don't know what it was, but it was the Rhein, but like smaller, like, you know how it goes in between houses, and there was just like a boat stranded, and it looked so crazy, but it was so cool at the same time. I didn't know what to think of it, but it was quite cool actually that, you know, you had like a boat in the middle of those houses, and I couldn't understand why. If you're from Germany and you know what that boat is, let me know in the comments down below, because I have no idea what it was, but it was so pretty. I then walked further to the Rhein, where I had like lunch on the second day, I think, and I just was kind of, you know, walking alongside the Rhein, which I think is just so, I just love the scenery there. I think it's so stunning. So I just was walking, and I decided to take like a different route back. I just obviously walked alongside the Rhein, and I didn't want to walk back the exact same way. So I just turned like into a random street, which was actually kind of fun, because I turned into a random street, and this is when I like saw a beautiful park once again, and I was so sad I couldn't actually go into the park because I was kind of late already, and I still had plans for something else to do. I just didn't expect to see like a park there, and it was so stunning, and I feel like Düsseldorf keeps on surprising you over and over again. Like, who expected a park like in the middle of like literally just buildings? Because it was just like a living street, like where we live, like where I live. So I was so stunned by that. And then once again, like beautiful houses when I was walking, like architectural buildings in Düsseldorf is just amazing. The architecture there is just so stunning, and I don't know what else to say about it. It's just so lovely. I then decided to take the underground again to go to street art street. So this is like a street, not in like the center of Düsseldorf. You have to like go to like the next city, I think, or like village, I don't know. And it's basically just a street where all the houses are literally covered in graffiti, literally from the ground to the roof completely covered in graffiti, and it was so cool. It was quite a dodgy like neighborhood, so if you are a girl, I would definitely recommend when you're like going on a solo trip to not go there alone in the dark, because it was a really dodgy neighborhood, and that is something I thought was kind of sad, is that you have this wonderful street filled with graffiti and street art that literally is so beautiful and stunning, and then it's just like kind of ruined by the dodgy neighborhood. So that was kind of sad, but I did really like it. And this is basically when I decided to go back to the hotel room, because I think it was like already 3 in the afternoon by this, and I needed to catch like my train by 4, so I just started going to the train station again. Took my train home, which was really exhausting because I was so tired. Did a little bit for school as well, and that is basically where the trip ended. And I highly recommend going on a trip on your own. I absolutely loved it. It was such a good time. I definitely will be doing more of those trips. In matter of fact, I am actually going in a few weeks, so I'm super excited. But yeah, guys, that is all I had for the Düsseldorf series. I will see you another day with another video. Bye bye.